Well, for years, 8 on Your Side has covered the challenges faced by a Bay Area combat wounded Marine. Josh Cooley served as a Pasco County deputy and then joined the U.S. Marine Corps after 9/11. An explosion severely damaged his brain. This past weekend, Cooley passed away.
And today, local law enforcement officers escorted his remains to a funeral home in Clearwater. And there are concerns, though, now for his mother, his caregiver for the past 18 years. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joining us live in Tampa. He has more on that part of the story. Jeff.
Good evening, Keith and Stacy. Josh Cooley was a big man with a kind heart and a calling to serve and protect. And then he was wounded in combat, and his mother was called to action to take care of him. With an escort of law enforcement officers fitting his service as a sheriff's deputy and a Marine, Josh Cooley was given a ride of honor to a funeral home in Clearwater. Josh Cooley began his career as a Pasco County sheriff's deputy. His brother says he wanted to be a cop since he was a kid.
Joined the Pasco Sheriff's Office, worked his way through that, and joined the SWAT team.
Then 9/11 happened, and Josh Cooley joined the Marine Corps.
Josh, just his inherent within him, he just wanted to protect and serve, and that's who he was.
You can tell by the photos on the wall, Josh Cooley was a Marine's Marine. His father was a Marine. His brothers were Marines. Then, in 2005, he suffered a traumatic brain injury while on patrol in Iraq. There was an explosion next to his vehicle, and a piece of shrapnel ripped through his head, tearing away the frontal lobes of his brain.
The doctors told my mother that was it. He wasn't going to make it.
His mother flew to Germany to be at his side.
So I said to him, I'm not going to leave you. I don't know where this is going. I will be by your side through everything.
The doctor said he'd never walk or talk again. But Christine Cooley never did leave Josh's side, helping him through therapy, fighting for his health care rights. Josh learned to walk and talk again, even meeting country star Toby Keith and becoming his friend. But this past weekend, Josh passed away, and now family and friends are worried about his mother.
She's in big trouble.
Beverly Young is the wife of former Congressman Bill Young. They have both fought for the Cooley family. Now, Mrs. Young says because Josh has passed away, the benefits to his mother will stop.
She doesn't get any military benefits because she's a mother and because he was medically retired. So there's no benefits available to her other than some burial benefits.
A mother who served her country by being with her combat wounded Marine through every step of his recovery.
You don't want her to lose her home, so there's a lot of things that we have to figure out.
There has been talk to set up a fundraiser to help Mrs. Cooley, but nothing has been set up yet. Keith?
Well, will there be some significant cost for her to actually stay in that home? I'm guessing so, right?
Well, as a combat wounded Marine, the house was given to Josh, but he didn't have to pay any taxes on it because of his status. But now that he has passed away, she'll have to pay taxes on the home. She'll have to pay homeowners insurance. She'll have to pay for the electricity, the water, all of that. And because she gave up everything to help Josh, she does not have any income, Keith.
And thus the concern we are sharing here. Thank you. Jeff Patterson reporting live in Tampa.